Alright, test. It's not testing, it's live. I think it's live. Yep, we're live. Welcome back, everybody. We're just gonna start right off with it. We're gonna record. I won't forget to record. Woo! Welcome back, everybody. It is September 1st. It is the first day of September, which means... Okay, summer technically isn't over yet, but this is the first month that fall starts. We're finally done with summer. I'm declaring it now. We're done with summer. Now all it needs to do is start getting colder. And it's solidified. We're officially in fall at that point. How's everyone else's day doing? Today we've got nothing planned. I mean, we do have something planned, but it's not really, like, super progressive. Yeah, it is. It's not super intense. We're fishing today. We're fishing again in Hypixel. It's been about a month. It's been about a month, actually, since I last did some Hypixel fishing. And I just wanted to do it again because last time was so enjoyable. And I got a couple shorts out of it. I think I did. Well, I got, like, a whole video out because it was too long to be a short, but we're gonna do that again today because I wanna chill out. I honestly I wanna chill out a lot. Last week was so hectic. The streams were so unorganized, so unplanned, just in general, that it just wasn't fun, and it was stressful, and the streams had to end early because I ran out of things to do. So I just want to take a break. I want to take a nice break from the chaos of arcade games and go back to Skyblock and go back to fishing because that's the two things that I have enjoyed the most on Hypixel, so that's what we're gonna do. But first, Pokemon TCG Pocket. I have been grinding on Pokemon TCG Pocket to the point where I have 150 hourglasses. Unpaid, by the way. I'm thinking ahead. I had a lot of solo battles I could do. Kind of been holding off on them, but I can open like 11 more packs right now, which is amazing, and I feel like it's justified enough to pull the webcam down again, even though it's such horrible quality, but you know, this is still the best option I have in order to show it off properly. Alright, so we're gonna get the playlist going. Or no, we'll do hold on. We'll do this one. Nope. We're gonna do that. Yep, alright. Alright, here we go. 11 Secluded Springs packs. Yesterday, I actually got really lucky. I got Poliwhirl EX, and I got a shiny. I don't remember which shiny it was. It was shiny Pyukumuku. Now, I have come to realize shiny Garchomp. His whole line is in this Secluded Springs pack. I did not know that. That changes everything because Garchomp is my favorite Pokemon. I need that shiny Garchomp. I absolutely need it. So hopefully we'll get that someday. I imagine someday we'll maybe get it. Swablu, Slugma, Mad Cargo, Teddy Ursa. Traveling Merchant, that's a new one. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put all Pokemon Tool cards you find there into your hand. Shuffle the other card. Okay. That's alright. There needs to be more Pokemon Tools for that card to be useful. But maybe someday it'll be useful. Up to 45 out of 71. So we're getting there. Open 10 packs. I grinded for a while on solo battles trying to get this many. But we're here. We're here again, the next 10-packer. Please give me something good. Don't just give me garbage again. You did that last time with the 10-packer. Inkay, Jinx, Farfetch'd, Sunflora. Okay, 2 new cards. Yamper, Inkay, Ursaring, Galarian Corsola. I'll take that. Okay, pack 3. Okay, we got a tier 2 at least. Miltank, Poliwag, Latias, okay. Ooh, okay, finally. Oh my gosh. We finally got like a holo. What's it gonna be? Oh, Fampy. I already have that one, unfortunately, but I love this holo. It's one of the best holos in this pack, honestly. Ooh! Okay! What's it called? I got the immersive. I got the immersive card. I don't remember what it is, though. Oh, it is Suicune. It is Suicune, actually. Let's go! Alright. That makes it all worth it. Oh my goodness. It's all worth it now. I'm sure it has nice music that I probably am not allowed to play, but it's a very pretty immersive. Wow. You can't see it that well, but it's pretty cool. I swear it's pretty cool. If you could lock in, please. There we go. Alright, what's next? That was pack 5. Nothing good here. Memory Light, okay. The Pokemon this card is attached to can use any attack from its previous evolutions. Oh. Interesting. That I've never even thought that would be a thing. Okay, we got a tier 2. Fletchinder and Latios. Okay, we're getting a lot of new cards at least. Oh! We got an EX and a holo. Oh, shoot! Okay, what's it gonna be? Raikou EX! Let's go! Even though it's the weakest of the 3. Oh, that's such a cool looking card. Raikou deserves more. Suicune and Entei have the same stats, but Raikou has, like, significantly less stats. It's sad. I don't know why. Oh, and Milotic! Oh, that's a cool holo. Alright, finally, we got good stuff. Dugtrio, nice. Pack 10, okay. I'll take that. And Latias. Alright! A lot of new cards. Absolutely worth it. We can technically open a few more, too, so... Wow. we got both Latias and Latios. Wow, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. I can open 2 more packs. Pretty sure. So that's 13 packs overall. Come on, get something good. Get something good. Electros, I'll take it. Another Electros, I'll take it. It's always good to have 2 of each. Alright, nice. We're up to 60. Or 65, technically, but 60 out of 71. And last pack. That's 13 packs overall today. That's really good. Oh my gosh! Just the first one? Just the first one. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Okay, made up for the first 10 pack that failed miserably. Oh my gosh! Wow! Okay. I'll absolutely take that. I never get any of those tier cards. Oh my goodness. That is majestic looking. Oh my goodness. I got that and the immersive Suicune. My goodness gracious. What about Wonderpick? Can I get anything good from Wonderpick right now? Boltund and Whitney. That's not a bad one to go for. Any big ones? Lugia EX. I could always go for that. Secluded Springs. Let's see. Ooh. I'm going for that one. Ooh, that one's good too. Jumpluff and Stunfisk, or Yamper and Azurill. It doesn't really matter, I need all of them anyway. I'm gonna go for this one. Why not? Alright, we have a 2 in 5 chance, so it's almost a 50% chance. Oh, let's go! Alright, Stunfisk. We've gotten very lucky today. Wow. I will absolutely take today's luck. That's really good. Yeah, this is the shiny I got the other day. It was Pyukumuku. I really want that Garchomp line, though. I need that Garchomp line. Alright, that is well worth the wait. Well worth the wait. And I finished these missions as well. Wow. Finished those. There's the Dex, which I'm sure several of these are finished. And then a bunch of themed collections. Relicanth, right. Then Arch Rivals. Seviper, right. And then telepathically connected Pokemon. I got both of them, yeah. True. Wow. Okay, and we got a lot of progress on the others, I'm sure, as well. Click 3 Igglybuff cards. Well, I've got 2 already, so that's good. Mantike and Azurill. Whew! That was a very good pack open day. My goodness, I still have a few more battles I can do. So maybe tomorrow's stream I'll be able to open more than 2 packs, I guess. Wow, okay. That's amazing! Hold on. Let's, shoot. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Wow, that was really good. Okay, I'll take it. We're going on to Minecraft now. Alright, that was... Couldn't have asked for a better pack opening, honestly. We're gonna go to this playlist. Yeah. There we go, alright. Achievement count is up. YouTube chat, that's up. Alright, off to a great start. That's a good sign for the stream. That's a good sign for the week, honestly. I'm just so glad that that was a lot of progress already this week. It was much better progress than last week already in its entirety. So this is what we're doing today. Fish collection menu? Oh yeah, okay. Alright. One second, I'm gonna go check these coordinates. F3? Yeah, okay. What? I totally pulled that! Okay. Let's see how many fish I've caught. Or, well, it says right there, 370. I need 1,000, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I need. I wonder if I get a achievement for accepting a guild membership. Nice. I guess not. There's probably... I feel like there would be guild achievements. Leather, okay. Let's see. How's this doing? You might notice there's some new music in the Spotify playlists. I have done a complete overhaul of all of the Spotify playlists. Finally, it took like months, but I actually worked on the Spotify playlists. Added a bunch of new songs, added some organization and some distinction between like different genres or different moods almost. I have an upbeat playlist and a chill playlist, so this is the chill playlist. Even though this probably should be just in the upbeat playlist, but it took a very long time to get that done. I found out on Spotify there's this... Well, I found this out a while ago, but the Creator Safe playlist by Mojang. Mojang made an official Minecraft playlist on Spotify for creators to use any of those tracks for free. And there's over 700 tracks from Minecraft in there. I didn't even think there were that many. But it organizes it by like album. There's so many albums. From like every update of Minecraft to like Minecraft Dungeons and Minecraft Legends. There's a Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons playlist. There's one for Hello Kitty's crossover that they had. There's so many. Like, it's not just like C418's playlist. No, it's like so insanely extensive. And I love it. So I think between every stream I'm gonna try to like look through each playlist and like see which ones I could add to my playlists. That'll add a lot of songs. There's over 700 to sift through, which is crazy. There's so many! I'm just glad I finally actually went to Spotify and actually worked on playlists. One second. The video settings, let's see. I'm just gonna hide the chat for now. They're being really weird. They're talking about weird stuff. I wrote down a whole list of talking points this time because I need to get better about that. And I need to actually have stuff to talk about this time. Up to 381. I'm gonna check real quick. What is that looking like? The general achievements. I'm up to 56 of 500 junk items. Jeez, I'm such a long way from that. 1,000 fish, 500 treasure items. I'm only 28 in. Ugh. Okay. So it's mainly it's those three. That's crazy. I'm so far off from all of those. My goodness. It's nice to just I can sit back and relax. I can do it. I have the freedom to. That's why I love the Forever World so much, because it's just so it's relaxing. I get to actually relax. And kind of just do whatever I want. I love achievement hunting. I'm kind of aiming for it to be my whole brand, but there's a lot of chill moments with achievement hunting as well. It doesn't all have to be like super intense PvP, like you have to be a god level gamer in order to get all of this stuff, and you do, but it's not the only experience you have with it. If that was the only experience, I wouldn't be doing this. The point is that with Hypixel achievement hunting especially, you're gonna get every range of gameplay. A ton of intense stuff, a ton of chill stuff, a ton of puzzles, a ton of thought-provoking stuff. Like every genre of gaming Minecraft can essentially have is in Hypixel achievements. So it's I could do whatever I want technically. There's so much I can do. With the Minecraft Forever World, it's just fun. It's the same thing, collecting in a sense. And instead of achievements, it's more of collecting memories, collecting like just creating a world to be able to show off to my kids someday and be able to play it with them. I totally hit that. Okay. Maybe I did actually get it. Oh, the summer only lasts for 2 days and 17 hours on here. It's almost over. Finally. I want Christmas. I want fall. I want fall or Christmas. Please. Okay, I am getting fish. It's just not showing it to me. Let me check something real quick. 1 second, 1 second. I am in the right playlist, okay. Yeah, okay. What else can I talk about? Something I've been trying to do the past few weeks now is fix my YouTube algorithm. My YouTube algorithm is so messed up. For reference, I used to have Instagram. My feed in Instagram was a bunch of memes, like you'd typically think it would be. Which actually, there's a lot of different algorithms you could have for Instagram. My Instagram was filled with a bunch of memes, bunch of just actually funny stuff. Contrast that to YouTube, where it's meant to be funny stuff, but it's not. It just wasn't. It was just brain rot. There's a difference between funny meme distractions and just pure brain rot. YouTube Shorts and what my algorithm has been the past like several months has just been brain rot, and I have spent so much of my time scrolling endlessly, doom scrolling, as they say, through just YouTube Shorts. I didn't realize how bad it was until I finally like snapped out of it and decided to see how many YouTube Shorts I could delete. In 1 week, in 1 week's worth of YouTube Shorts, I deleted easily over 1,000 shorts in a week. That's not okay. That's not normal. And it's at that point, because I spent like 2 hours manually deleting each and every short. It was easily over 1,000. I didn't count, but I spent hours deleting them, and that was kind of a wake-up call for me. So I decided I needed to completely overhaul my YouTube algorithm, and it's not perfect yet. It's not perfect. It's not exactly where I want it to be, but it's getting closer. It was full of those, like, you know those Minecraft shorts? Those YouTube shorts where it's a dude doing parkour in Minecraft and it's just playing another, like, a completely separate story being told in the background. Either that or you see Minecraft parkour and, like, 2 other screens to the right of it with, like, 2 separate stories to get your attention, to make you rewatch that same short, like, 5 times to understand each story that doesn't matter. I know a lot of people will relate to that. It's bad. YouTube has gotten to that point now, and I'm sure there's corners of Instagram that are like that, but I didn't get that. I actually deleted Instagram recently because it was also taking over my life. But my wife still has it, and she still sends me reels every now and then, and I'm able to go on my computer and check Instagram to see what shorts or what reels I've been sent. I don't scroll anymore, but I still like respond to the reels that my friends send me. They're funny. I forgot how funny Instagram reels are. They're so good. It's like actual comedy. And then because I've been so used to doom scrolling on YouTube recently that I forgot what funny content was. I forgot what funny content was. Because with YouTube Shorts, it's just about keeping your attention long enough to get the view count. It's sad. And yeah, I can't really like complain that much because I'm also, my views are mainly coming from YouTube Shorts right now. No one's gonna watch the live streams for a long time. If anyone is watching this segment, it is years after I initially recorded it or live streamed it, and you're going back to old Gyarados videos, live streams to watch them all in bulk. That's if I'm popular at that point. If I'm popular at that point, sick. If I have a following at that point, amazing. If I have a following to the point where people are going back and rewatching all my old live streams. Good on you, Gyarados, I guess. But also good on you, viewer, for actually, like, or not really good on you, but thank you. Thank you for going back and watching all these. I like views. I like having views. So I can't complain that much because I depend on YouTube Shorts right now as well. But there's a difference between pure entertainment and brain rot. There's absolutely a difference. And while mine aren't in no way perfect right now, I think I have found a good system to do a bunch of duplicating, a bunch of replicating of YouTube Shorts. But at least they're all unique, and they're not like pure brain rot. It's like a minute's worth of a clip that I found was funny or interesting. And I think that's how YouTube Shorts should be for gaming channels. Unless you're like a really popular gaming channel that has like completely original ideas for shorts and makes pure entertainment just from that. Which is also good. Like Game Theory. My goodness. The YouTube Shorts for Game Theory are just so entertaining. But so much of YouTube is cluttered with brain rot YouTube Shorts at this point. And I've been trying to fix it. I need to fix it. Still working on it. It's not where I want it to be yet. Where I want it to be is kind of lo-fi type stuff, because I can't block YouTube. I literally create videos. I need to get on YouTube to get to YouTube Studio and to upload videos and all that stuff. But so I can't delete YouTube, but I'm trying to completely change my algorithm to where it only recommends me videos that I wouldn't typically click on. Not super boring videos, but like study music is my type of thing. Lo-fi music, I could put that on in the background. I want it to be to the point where I can go on YouTube for the purpose of either working on content or being able to look for a video that I can use to study or do something. Essentially, I want to get rid of the entertainment aspect of it. I want my YouTube algorithm to look like just, essentially, videos that will actually benefit me, not just for the sake of distracting me for an hour. So, like, I'm gonna look at it real quick just for reference. Some ASMR videos, some medieval music for meditation. A bunch of AI videos like winter wood cabin with warm fireplace ambiance, smooth jazz piano music for holiday retreat. That's a long title. It's definitely AI, and I don't support AI, but it's helpful just to see the most repetitive thumbnails, so I don't just click on everything I see. Those Minecraft music with soft ambience music, those type of videos. That's what I want my whole feed to look like, aside from a few subscriptions, a few interests like One Piece. I'm really into the Amazing Digital Circus right now, so I'd like to see when that gets recommended to me. I'd like to see new stuff. Technoblade, obviously. New video games, some Marvel stuff, some Star Wars stuff. My interests, still, but nothing like the typical Minecraft YouTubers these days that are just like these oversaturated, highly edited videos that are just for the sake of getting views, the sake of distracting you, and it brings down my mood so much. So I'm almost to that point. The weird thing about the YouTube algorithm is it's different between consoles. That doesn't make sense. If I go on my computer, it is mostly how I want it to be. If I go on my phone, it's still brain rot. There's like no meditation study videos. There's a couple, But it's such a drastic difference between my computer and my cell phone. It doesn't make sense. And then my TVs, my TV versus my parents' TV. When I log onto my account on YouTube, my TV and their TV have drastically different algorithms. It doesn't make sense. It's like getting rid of all of the shorts on my computer. It changed my general recommendations. But what I asked for it to recommend specifically only applies to my computer. I don't know why that is. So either I have to keep working to drastically change my, my algorithm for everything. Like, my algorithm as a whole either needs to be changed completely, or I need to go on each individual device and recommend specific channels to myself. Because I've ended up falling back into YouTube Shorts. It's so easy to fall back onto YouTube Shorts. I've been able to block YouTube Shorts directly on my phone, and I've deleted YouTube from my TV, but then I end up wanting to watch something on like my breaks or my lunch breaks or stuff like that. So I can't maintain that. It's just a matter of, at this point, I have no choice. I have to change my algorithm completely. And that's not an easy task. I take back what I said earlier about 1,000 shorts in a week. It was probably a couple thousand shorts in the span of a month. Yeah. But there was some days of that month, I deleted an entire month's worth of shorts. It took a long time. But here's a new Minecraft track I put in the playlist. Pretty sure this is from the no, this is not from the Dungeons and Dragons playlist. This is the Retro Arcade Action playlist. I don't know where that's from. It's probably like a resource pack that they just made a whole audio playlist for. Original soundtrack for it. Because they go all out. They go all out with that stuff randomly. What was I saying? YouTube algorithm. There was 1,000 shorts in a couple thousand shorts in the span of a month. I deleted all the shorts in a month. There was a few days in that month that had over 100 shorts in the entire day, and that's too much. That was way too much. I counted some of those. There were well over 100 shorts in a day for several days of the month of August, and I was like, I can't do that. Because it destroyed my algorithm completely. It was like everything I was getting was either brain rot or just AI garbage. Which now it's still AI garbage, but it's the AI garbage I want to see. So yeah, that's my adventures with my YouTube algorithm. Very intense times. I'm not gonna go back and delete like every single short I've ever watched. That is not gonna happen, and that wouldn't do much good anyway. I've deleted a lot of videos as well throughout the past month. Ow! I kind of just like started with the beginning of August and just worked my way down like to where I am now, and I'll just maintain it from that point. That it's much easier, and eventually it'll cycle out. I figured out it automatically deletes your watch history after a full year. I didn't know that at first. So like from now September 1st all the way back to September 1st, 2024, that's my watch history. Before that, it's already deleted all that stuff. So my watch history will gradually cycle through into the stuff I want to see as long as I maintain it. There was the option to delete all of my watch history, start fresh, but I didn't really want to do that because there's several videos I'd look back at that get recommended to me later, and I don't feel like starting over completely with my recommendations. It would be faster, but I don't feel like doing it personally. So I'd rather just work on cycling through it gradually. I feel like it's working smarter because I have to get into the habit of not watching shorts anymore. If I just delete all of my watch history without any proper like was there a person here? I don't know. I swear I just saw something. I keep missing, man. Come on, give me something good. I feel like it's smarter not to delete my entire watch history and to just do it gradually, because I have to get into the habit of not watching shorts. If I just delete all my watch history without any proper, like, practice or discipline, I'm just gonna go right back to brain rot, because I'm just gonna watch shorts until I get back to that point. I have to actually put in the work to not look up shorts anymore. I've blocked it on as many platforms as I can realistically do. All I can do now is just be consistent, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of enjoyable to delete YouTube videos, letting go of that kind of stuff, so I enjoy it. I really enjoyed deleting shorts. I wanted to do more of it, but YouTube wouldn't allow me to do it, which was weird. I went into my watch history, and it would say I've watched shorts on this day, but it wouldn't show me any. It would act like I haven't watched any shorts that day, but it would clearly signify August 17th still exists when I look up shorts in my watch history, which means I've watched something that's still in the history, but it won't show it to me. It's really weird. It's like YouTube's preventing me from freeing myself of YouTube shorts. Which kind of makes sense. They want me to watch YouTube shorts. But, yeah, that's been my adventures with, my YouTube algorithm. It's been very hectic. Very thorough. It has been extremely thorough. Up to 427 fish, that's pretty good. Switching topics at this point, I got another thing I can actually talk about. I mentioned last week that I finally got a job. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. My goodness, it took so long to find one. But now, what that means for this channel, it's great. Job hunting in this day and age? Oh, I could talk about that first. Job hunting. I feel like I've talked about that before. Oh, I hate job hunting, man. It's the worst. Oh, I got a treasure. Nice. Job hunting in this economy? It's not fun, to say the least. It's not fun. It's unbearable because nobody hires you. Everyone's like, "Oh, we're urgently hiring. We need like 50 employees," and then they never respond to you. So it's wonderful. I can assume the reason why it takes so long for someone to respond to you is because everybody's looking for a job right now. Because the job market and the jobs we actually have are not fun. They're not enjoyable. They're like they're so mentally draining. Working at a grocery store working at a convenience store, like a gas station, is one of the, like, most mind-numbing jobs you could have. But the problem is, that's my experience. Most jobs, most typical real-world jobs are so mind-numbing that you would rather just do anything else. You would rather be sometimes you'd rather be homeless than go through that kind of mental strain. Because it's just not worth it. It doesn't feel worth it at all. And the only reason you do it is to survive, because you need money to get food. But, job hunting sites like Indeed, ZipRecruiter, LinkedIn, those were the big three that I used, and they're the big three I've always heard about. They're designed to keep you coming back, it feels like. Because you look up an actual job that you're searching for, it gives you like 2 options, maybe. And of course, hundreds of thousands of people are applying to those jobs, so you're never gonna get noticed. And then it fills the rest of the gap with, oh yeah, here's something completely different than what you asked for. You wanna be a graphic designer? Here's a grocery store chain. It's like, that has nothing to do with it. You wanna be a graphic designer? How about a truck driver? It's like, no, that's not what I'm looking for, and it's almost designed to bring you back to it. Because they're a business too, they need money. So they need more people coming back, so they design it to be a place where you have to come back to it someday. Ugh. I'm just so glad I finally got someone to hire me. And I've had several interviews for so many different people at this point, and they're doable for the most part. I couldn't have asked for a better schedule than I do right now. Because at this point, it feels like every job you apply to is like expects you to be able to work like 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week, and it's like, no, I don't want to do that. I need a lot of wiggle room, because I still would like to work on content, but I need money. So it's been hard trying to find something, but I found something. I'm not telling you what it is. That you're not gonna figure out that information. I found something that works perfectly. A morning job. 7 to 3 or 8 to 4 typically. That gives me time to work on content. That's amazing. Most jobs were like, we'll have you work in mid-shift or even night shift, and I'm like, I don't want night shift, first of all. But this is like the first job where it's like you'll have a consistent schedule. You know how hard it is to find a job with a consistent schedule? Everyone expects you, at this point, everyone expects you to just work overtime. Naturally, it's an expectation at this point. Overtime is like a luxury for if you want more money, or if you want to put in more work for the company, if you want to have a better image, if you want to show the company that you're willing to go the extra mile for them. But now it's mandatory. Overtime, I see the words overtime required on so many job postings. It's like, that shouldn't be a requirement. It should be a luxury. It should be an opportunity to grow faster through hard work. But it's not anymore. It's just not. What was I even talking about? I got a very ideal job, because it's a job I can do. It's a job I can absolutely do. The pay is more than good enough. It is good enough to pay all my bills. And the best part is the scheduling, is because the latest I would be there is 6 if they're absolutely if they absolutely need me. 6 is the latest I'd be there for. It's great because I still get to work on content. Is my stream doing well? Only 24 drop frames. I like that. It's very ideal for me because I can still live stream. I've been worried about that I'd have to like kind of cut back on streaming or cut back on content as a whole, try to figure out how to work it in. But if I'm getting out at like 3 p.m., that's so much time. That's so much time for the rest of the day to work on content. That's the best part about, that's the best thing you could have for a job, is working it from the second you wake up. You want to get 8 hours in, do it from the second you wake up, and then you have the rest of the day. You have every second of the rest of your day to do whatever you want, all bunched together. That's the best part. Having a mid-shift job is the worst. Because you wake up, you have like an hour and a half to do whatever you want before your job. You go and then work 8 hours, and then you have like another hour and a half to 2.5 hours after work before you have to go to bed for the next day's shift to do whatever you want. It's so not ideal at all, versus if you get like 3 to 4 hours consistently after your job, after your morning job, before you have to go to sleep. That's so much better because that's longer time consistently that you get to relax. I'm just going off on it now. I have a very ideal job to be able to keep working on content as hard as I can. So hopefully you'll see a lot of stuff coming soon. I have a lot of videos planned. We have 14 days until the big plans that I've been talking endlessly about on like every live stream at this point. 14 days left, and I've still got so much to do. So much to do. Nowhere close yet. I am close. Out of 11 videos, I'm almost finished with the 9th one. But that's 14 days to get like 2.5 videos done, and that's not a lot of time at all. Well, I technically I don't have to have them done in 14 days because they'll be uploading every week, so I have like 10 weeks after that to get those 2 videos done. But yeah, I'm really excited for that, and I'm really excited for the fact that I can still work on content. I could still live stream every night. Just maybe push it back by an hour in order to get home and get changed and do basic food stuff, basic cleanliness stuff, and then I could stream. There's a lot of people here. But I'm very excited. Essentially is what I'm saying. I'm gonna move somewhere else. I've been here for so long. I need a new spot to stay in. I'm gonna stay on this orange ring. Yep, I'm gonna fish in this corner. That's too dark. I'm gonna fish over here. That's too dark. I'm gonna fish on this yellow pad. Yep, that's good. That is a-okay. Amazing. I don't watch Nick A30, I just thought of that in the moment. Oh my gosh, I forgot the whole point of why I mentioned the job in the first place. What I'm saving up for. I got a job so I could get money. But I'm also going to be saving up for some cool stuff with Christmas. I had a whole video about that, rambling about it for like 5 minutes straight. I'm very excited for Christmas, as you can probably tell. I love Christmas. I'm very excited for this job for the reason of I can have money saved up designated for Christmas, like Christmas events, Christmas streams, just Christmas gifts, just anything Christmas. Christmas food, I need everything. I want to make Christmas as joyful as I can, and I've got like, it's September, October, November, December. So I've got like, I've got 3 months, essentially, to save up, and that is plenty of time. That is plenty of time. I could save up a lot for Christmas. Well, 3 months isn't a lot of time, but it's enough time. It's enough time to save up what I'm looking for Christmas. It's gonna be a good year, man. It's gonna be a good Christmas. And it's just gonna keep getting better every year, because I'll get more experience, I'll get more resources, more money in order to have more stuff. The live streams are gonna be great. I have a lot planned. I have to get moving on those plans. But that is after the plans that I'm talking about 14 days from now. I've been putting all of my might into those videos, and I have to figure out a way to make them consistent throughout the year, faster. But because they're so close, and because it's taken me so long to figure out a good method of getting through these videos for the big plans, it's taken me much longer than it typically would. I figured out a good method of getting through them quick enough. It's just a matter of I have to put in the work. But because it's so close, because I don't have a lot of time, I have to put all of my content time into that, other than streaming and making shorts out of the streams. I haven't made videos in forever, and I'm hoping that these videos will be able to be so consistent that you won't even notice a difference, really. I mean, I'm about to upload 11 videos back-to-back weeks that are already mostly done at this point before they even start uploading. That gives me like 11 weeks, hopefully. It's not, but it's gonna give me more time to work on videos in between and take my time with those. I have a lot of Hypixel videos planned, a lot of Forever World videos planned. I've got other content I've been excited to make. Maybe an editor would help, like having another person edit the videos for me. Maybe that would help, but I don't have that kind of money. We'll have to see though. Having an editor would help the flow of everything so much, but I need to be able to find the money for that. Oh, someone got an achievement. Nice. I think I get an achievement at 500 fish, so we'll at least go until that point. How long have I been streaming for? An hour. Okay. I have plenty of time to ramble more. But I'm saving up for Christmas, and I'd like to go on a vacation with my wife. We haven't done that. We haven't done that yet since we've gotten married back last December. So December's a big month. December's a very big month. I'd like to go on a vacation. Take my wife out somewhere, because we haven't been able to vacation at all yet. Because life is hard. Life is hard. There's a lot of curveballs it throws at you when you get married that it's just like, oh shoot, there's a lot more money involved than you'd think there'd be. And you should prepare earlier. I mean, with the world standards these days, it's almost best to start preparing when you're like 5 years old. Get a job when you're 5 years old, and then maybe you'll be ready by the time you're an adult. It's ridiculous. It is in such a bad state right now. The job economy and the economy is just in such a bad state right now. Maybe it'll get better. Hopefully it'll get better. But I'm starting to figure it out finally. I'm starting to figure out what works for me, what doesn't work, so. Yeah, I'd like to take my wife out somewhere for a vacation. This Christmas is gonna be so good. Look forward to that. After the plans, I'm gonna make a I'm gonna start making some recap videos for the Forever World and Hypixel because there's a lot. Or mainly the Forever World. Hypixel's recap videos are gonna be a bit different. They're gonna be pretty different. The Forever World recap videos are gonna be like a month's worth of live streams combined into one, which is still a lot. But it's gonna be easier once I'm caught up, and I am nowhere near caught up right now. Nowhere near caught up. I need to make, before I get an editor, I need to make several videos of each category I need edited, just to show them what type of editing I want. Yeah, I need an editor. With all the plans I have, I need an editor, because there's so much I want to do, there's so many cool things I can do, it's just a matter of, I don't have the time to edit all of it. The editing process takes so long. I have not figured out that part yet. I've figured out how to be relatively efficient, but finding the motivation to sit down for like hours at a time to edit is not easy. Finding the willpower to edit is so unbelievably difficult that the content process, it's so slow. Because the plans I have require like an absurd amount of editing. No, this is my spot. You go over there. What do you want? Are you texting me? Chat settings, show them, I guess. What? You go over there. This is my spot. I claimed this spot already. What'd you say? Drippy Larry. Has he been caught? Has he been doing something? Is he doing something? No, he hasn't, so no, go away. What nice, peaceful music. That it took me forever to do. It took me forever to make an actual playlist. I don't even know what that was about. A lot of plans that I don't have the time for. I'm going to have less time now. But honestly, I wasn't using my time wisely anyway before I had a job. Because when you have nothing to do but content, you want to do anything but content. So, now that I have a job, I'll actually use my free time to actually want to work on content. So, I'll end up working about the same amount of hours anyway. Just more efficiently. There's something else I could talk about. Something, something more lighthearted. Just a show I've been watching recently. I've been rewatching, or not rewatching. I started watching, Star Wars The Clone Wars. I've been trying to have a Star Wars marathon for, like, the past, like, couple months. It's been, like, 3 or 4 months that I started watching, all of Star Wars. Because at the time, my wife had never seen anything Star Wars related, so we watched all the movies over the course of a few months, and then Episode 3 came out in theaters, so we went to go see that for the first time. And after that, I started the Clone Wars series for the first time, actually. I've never watched the Clone Wars. I've watched Rebels, and I loved Star Wars Rebels so much. My dad loves Star Wars Rebels a ton as well. But, the Clone Wars has been a first for me. I just, as of yesterday, finished Season 4. Season 5 has such a big reputation. Season 5 is probably the most... It's definitely one of the most popular seasons of the series, other than maybe Season 7. But Season 5 is probably the most popular season. And I'm very excited for it because a certain character has just returned in the end of Season 4, the last episode, the last 2 episodes, that I'm very excited to see more of. I knew he was in Rebels, but I didn't know how they brought him into the series. Now I do. It was so dark. Oh my gosh. But I'm really enjoying it, is what I'm trying to say. There was the box episode, which is my friend Stuff of Legends' favorite episode of the whole series. That whole arc was pretty good with all the bounty hunters and Obi-Wan disguised as a bounty hunter. That was really cool. I just need more character development. Like, episodes that actually impact the characters long term. Like, you think the episode with Anakin, like... You know, the episode where he turns evil for a second with, like, the son and the daughter and the father guy, like, the oldest members of the Force. You think that would affect them long term, like they would reference it or talk about it or be impacted by it. But no, they just completely moved on from it. From the fact that Anakin turned evil for a second. He became Darth Vader before he became Darth Vader. And it was such a big deal, and it's just completely glossed over. I want episodes that actually impact the characters long term. We don't get a ton of those, especially in the first few seasons. The first few seasons felt like almost entirely filler. Seasons 3 and 4 really upped the ante a lot with the intensity and the, like, 3-parters and now 4-parters. The Bounty Hunter arc during Season 4 was like 4 episodes, which was the first time that's happened, which, it's been great. I love the longer arcs I love the longer arcs in every season, not just like one episode misadventures. That's why Season 4 has been so good. But I'm still looking for, like, world-building lore, like, Kyber crystals have not been referenced yet. A lot of lore about the world of Star Wars has not been referenced yet. I want to see like backstories with Count Dooku. I want to see like what he was like. I want to see what Palpatine was like before when he became evil before the Old Republic. What was he like before the Old Republic? There's so many characters I want to know the backstories of. There's so much world building that hasn't happened yet. And I don't know if it does happen. There's so many big changes. I know a big change that happens in the end of Season 5, the big one with Ahsoka. I want to see that and how it impacts her moving forward in Season 6 and 7. I want to see how it impacts Anakin and Obi-Wan and Padme and everyone else. Which, this show has done a good job of diving into the characters more, like having misadventures with them, but in a way that highlights their characters more. That's been the best part about the Clone Wars as a whole. Especially with Padme. In the movies, I really could not care less for Padme. Natalie Portman, I'm not a super fan of Natalie Portman. But just the character itself was upon rewatch, she's better than I thought she was the first time I watched Star Wars, but she's still not that interesting. The Clone Wars actually makes her interesting, because she's a key member of the Republic. She's like the voice of reason behind the politicians. She is the voice of reason, and she has saved the world countless times through politics. And it never shows that in the movies, but she's such a pivotal character in the Clone Wars series. And Jar Jar's in there, unfortunately. Jar Jar Binks is still in there, unfortunately, and he has whole episodes dedicated to him that want to make me rip my hair off, but... I don't have hair. I guess I don't have hair anyway, I've already ripped my hair off. Jar Jar Binks has already made me rip my hair out. Judging by the lack of hair. Jar Jar Binks has already gotten to me, but it's been really, I really enjoy it. It's been getting better and better with every season. Next, I don't know. I'm enjoying the Old Republic. It seems to be, it's definitely the most delved into era of Star Wars. But I'm interested to see the next few eras. Because I've been watching so much Old Republic content recently that it's just like, it feels like that's all Star Wars is. I'm ready for the Rebel era, like Star Wars Rebels and Andor and all of that stuff. Like in between episodes 3 and 4, there's that whole era of the Rebel era that is like probably the most interesting to me right now. Like before I watched Star Wars, the prequel era was my favorite, absolutely. But now it's getting a little it's a little overdone. I'm ready for, ooh, I got an achievement. I don't have chat up. I caught 500 fish. I know what that one was, so. One achievement. I wish I was happy. Okay, that's kind of funny to turn chat back on too. I'm just gonna go to a different lobby because these guys are being like weird. They're being crazy. I'm literally in a lobby by myself. I didn't think that would happen. I'm literally in a lobby all by myself. Oh shit, I gotta actually get the fishing rod. Why do I swim slower? Is this normal? There's no way I swim that slowly. I definitely swim slower. That's not normal. I'm literally the only person in here. Oh no, a soggy piece of paper, as if I don't need that. I'm excited to see, there's some bad stuff I know is gonna happen. The bad stuff, most of the bad stuff happens to be during the most recent era with all of the sequel movies with Rey. All of the bad stuff happens to be around there. Ahsoka was very poorly received. That's in that era. The Book of Boba Fett is... Well, no, Boba Fett is technically killed off in, like, Episode 5, so that's Luke Skywalker era. Or that's probably Rebel... The Book of Boba Fett is probably Rebel era. I don't know. There's a lot of bad stuff coming up. I'm never gonna watch, Oh. What was the most recent? And it wasn't most recent. The recent was Andor. What was the one before Andor? That really bad one. Where it's like one of the earliest eras of Star Wars. The Acolyte. I'm never watching The Acolyte. That's not gonna happen. I asked my friend Stuff of Legends to kind of give me a basic idea of how that went, and he literally couldn't even remember. He couldn't even remember how it went. That's how bad it was. It was so forgettable. And so bad that he blocked it out of his mind. So I think I'm good. That's the one piece of Star Wars content I think I'm gonna avoid. There's a few other things I think I'll avoid. I'm kind of iffy on Skeleton Crew, but I've heard people say it's good. And Star Wars Resistance, I think I'm just gonna avoid that completely. It does not look interesting. And from what Stuff of Legend said, it doesn't seem to like... It's a little too kid-friendly. I think. It doesn't look interesting. And it's the Rey era, so... I literally have zero interest in the Rey era right now. There are some movies coming up soon. A New Republic movie. That kind of combines... Kind of like Avengers levels team up. Where it's a combination of the Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, Rebels... like The Mandalorian. It's all of those shows like kind of combined together in an Avengers style, like everyone's coming together to create this new republic. So that sounds interesting. Rey's gonna be in it as well. It's a combination of everything, all of the new era stuff. So that's interesting. I'm gonna go see that. I'm interested to see what they do, because recently Star Wars seems to be going down the Marvel direction of healing. Marvel has started doing, like, focusing on better quality versus more quantity. Quality over quantity. Star Wars is starting to see that trend and start going with it. Star Wars is slowing down production with all of the absurd amount of shows they've been spamming out at us. And I think they're going to start slowing down and giving us better quality stuff. Hopefully. Hopefully. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do in the future. I am interested to see where they go from here. Like, is there going to be like an episode 10? Because they did episode 9. Is there going to be another trilogy of movies with the New Republic? I'm interested to see what they do with it. But it's not in a good place right now. The entire era itself is not in a good place. The shows and the movies are just not well received at all. So Ahsoka did alright in terms of reception. I was talking about Clone Wars. I don't know. I just keep going. I just keep going and going and going. But that's my thought on that's my thoughts on Star Wars. I enjoy it. I enjoy the movies a lot. Once I'm done with season 6 of the Clone Wars, which is soon actually. That's only 2 more seasons, and the seasons only get shorter from here. Oh shoot! I scrolled off the fishing rod. Once I'm done with season 6, I'm gonna rewatch the first 2 movies, episodes 1 and 2. Watch season 7 of the Clone Wars, and then watch episode 3. Kind of tie it in. see the differences. Or I could watch season 7 and the third movie simultaneously. Because there's online, I keep forgetting. The second a fish comes, I take my hand off the mouse. There's guides online for that, for watching it simultaneously. So I might genuinely do that. No, please. Or I could watch season 7 and then episode 3, but I don't know. I'll have to figure it out when I get there. I'll have to do what I'm feeling like in the moment. But that's gonna be cool. After that, I don't know what's next. I've heard the Obi-Wan series is bad, but from what I've seen, it looks interesting. I'd like to see that confrontation scene between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. Definitely like to see that. There's some YouTube edits I've saved of like Star Wars edits that I get to watch after the Clone Wars. Oh, after the Clone Wars series, I get to watch the Tales of the series. Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Sith, or the Empire, and Tales of the Underworld. Those 3 series are so well received. They look so good. And they go into like the world building and the lore. I know there's a young Dooku episode. There's a young Qui-Gon episode in the Tales of the Jedi. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That type of character building and world building. That's what I want to see so badly. And those 3 miniseries seem to give me exactly what I'm looking for. I'm so excited for those. I'm excited to watch Rebels again. I need to rewatch Luke Skywalker's trilogy again after previous context because I really didn't enjoy them that much. I thought episode 5 was boring. That's an insanely hot take because everyone loves episode 5. Stuff of Legends praises episode 5 like it's the best Star Wars movie ever, and I'm like, it was slow. It felt slow to me, so clearly I'm missing something. Clearly I have to watch it again and no previous context because I mean I have to like study episode 5 because everyone loves it and I don't get it. I've watched it like 3 times now and I don't get it. I don't get why everyone loves the Luke Skywalker trilogy so much. Episode 6 was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. Episode 4 was off and on. I enjoyed it. Episode 5, the most well-loved, the most popular one, I thought was slow. It was so slow. I felt like it lasted forever. And my wife didn't enjoy them at all. She enjoyed the prequel trilogy a fair amount. She's not a big Star Wars nerd, so she doesn't love them. I love the prequel trilogy a lot. There's clearly something I'm missing with episode 5. So I have to gain a lot of context beforehand. Get as much emotional attachment as I can before I watch them again, and then watch them again and see what I'm missing. I'm clearly missing something. Star Wars fans, don't hate me, because I'm trying. I'm trying my best to enjoy it. It's not like I'm just hating on it. It's not like I'm hating on it for no reason. I clearly don't understand. I clearly just don't understand what I'm talking about. So I need to do some more research. Because I want to like it, and I don't. And I'm trying my best to like it, and I don't. I'll give it one more chance after I've done a ton of research, and I'll look up some video essays into episode 5, the Luke Skywalker trilogy as a whole, see what I'm truly missing. Ah. It's not even that it's like, cool. Cool. Let's not do that, please. Nope, not that. Lobby, please. Thank you. Arcade coins, nice. And 10 mystery dust. I don't know what mystery dust does, honestly. But yeah, I clearly need to figure out something I'm missing with the Luke Skywalker trilogy. It's not even the fact that it's old. It is old, and that does contribute to it a little. But it doesn't make that big of a difference to me. It makes a big difference to my wife. She doesn't like old movies, really. She likes the new movies that are more polished and stuff, which makes sense. I don't blame her for that. But that doesn't affect me with the Luke Skywalker movies. It's just like, they're old in a different sense in terms of storytelling. It's slower pacing, it feels like. And maybe I'm just used to brain rot. I don't know. I have to try harder to enjoy it. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna give it one more chance. One more chance, and then I'll come back and state my controversial opinion of it. That's my opinion on Star Wars. My throat hurts from talking so much. I think I'll just, like, chill out for a second and stop talking. I need to take a moment to be at peace. I either talk too much or not at all. There's no in between for me yet. Oh my goodness. I just need to chill out. Something I didn't talk about earlier with the job stuff, with how grateful I am for the schedule. Most of the jobs that I have had the unfortunate pleasure of being like like the type of jobs that are shoved in my face the most are warehouse jobs. Jobs like assembly line, where you're assembling cars in a constantly moving line. I had a job like that one time. It was absolute torture. I would never go back into a field like that, and I've stated on those job hunting sites and apps that I'm like, I don't want warehouse jobs, and it keeps recommending me warehouse jobs because it's the most high-paying jobs right now. But the reason I don't want them is because they're so stressful. You mess up, like, you have to be on top of everything. You have to not miss a beat for essentially 4 hours straight. I know, it was like 10-hour shifts, 4 days a week, on your feet, moving as fast as you can. You have to have an insane amount of endurance. You have to be a different level of, like, you have to be a beast at that type of field. 10 hours straight, not straight, but like 2.5 hours, and then you get like a 10-minute break. You do that 4 times for 4 days a week. It's so mentally draining. I lasted only a month and a half, if even that, in that job because it was just so insanely stressful. I couldn't do it. It requires a beast level of endurance that I just don't have, and a lot of people don't have. What's so unideal about that is the hours, but also, like, you have to wake up at 4 a.m. I had to wake up at 4 a.m. Or no, I had to wake up at 5 a.m., be there at 6, which is, it's typical for a lot of jobs these days, and it's not ideal at all. It's so mentally draining because you have to go to bed so early to get even a shred of sleep. And I like my nights. I like to wake up early. Not that early. Not that early. My ideal bedtime is 11 to 12. I typically go to bed around midnight, but 11 is fine. Between 11 and 12 is that ideal spot of I've had fun. I've enjoyed my night. It's time to go to bed. And then wake up between 7 to 8 a.m. And that's pretty early. Waking up between 7 to 8 a.m. is a good time to wake up early because my wife sleeps till 11 to 12 because she has a job that allows her to, she has an evening job, so she sleeps until noon anyway. So waking up between 7 to 8 is ideal for me because I get my nights and my mornings to enjoy myself. It's very nice. The beauty about this job is that the earliest I'll be there is 7. And the earliest I'll be there is either 7 or 8, which means I have to wake up between 6 to 7. That's normal time for me anyway. I wake up at 6 pretty regularly as well. The ideal time to wake up is between 7 to 8 because that's enough hours of sleep. I get to enjoy my mornings. Having this job means I get to enjoy my nights still. I don't have to go to bed right after I finish the stream. I can still go to bed between 11 and 12 and be perfectly fine. It's amazing. It's amazing. I enjoy these streams where I can just fish and either just ramble or just stay silent, be at peace. Hello, cat. Hello. Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo. Hey there, Bo. Hey, my goodness. You're so noisy today. Well, she's noisy every day, but... Bye, Bo. What you doing? Normal cat stuff. Hopefully not tearing things up. Not that normal. Another point I wanted to talk about, like one more talking point I put down, it was just completely different. Something I've been thinking about a lot recently is like Christian music. It doesn't relate to any of the other things, but I've been thinking about it a lot recently because I've been trying to create a Spotify playlist for some good Christian music. It is so, it's so all over the place these days, man. Trying to find some good worship music it's not easy, because when you think of worship music, the typical thing you think of is like the westernized version of like stuff like Shout to the Lord or like Phil Wickham. Phil Wickham is like the standard these days of typical modernized chorus music, essentially. I mean, that's essentially what westernized gospel music is just like Phil Wickham, like modernized, what is it? Choir music? Modernized choir music. Is it choir? That doesn't sound right. Those little books that old churches have with, I think it's choir music. No, it's not choir. Choir is an actual like orchestra, or is that orchestra? I think it's choir. Choir music. It's modernized choir music, and that's the typical worship music you think of when you think of worship music. It's like the Shout to the Lord or The Battle Belongs or that type of stuff. I think there's a good time and place for that type of music. I don't hate that music. I'm a little burnt out of that music because it's the most stereotypical worship music you think of. You hear it everywhere. The one where you raise your hands in the air and wave them all around like that. There's a time and a place for that. I think when it's live during like concerts and stuff, it's great. That's like the perfect time to listen to that music. But I don't personally listen to that music in my car. Like when I'm driving somewhere, I don't listen to that type of worship music. I'm so used to it at this point. It's just like I don't particularly enjoy it. I skip over those type of songs. I just don't listen to them. The type of worship music I've been trying to branch out recently. I've lived with my dad's been a metalhead his whole life, so I've been exposed to like rock worship music as well. Music like Skillet. Skillet is like the big example of rock worship music. And I've enjoyed Skillet, but I'm also pretty used to that since I've also listened to that my whole life. So I've been trying to branch out recently into like any other genre I can think of except for country. No, please, no. I hate country music. I don't care. I hate it. I don't care how controversial that is. I hate country music. I hate it. I hate it. I know I don't like country music. Any cowboy, cowgirl, rope slinging music. No, it sucks. I don't like it. I don't want it. I refuse. I refuse to have country music in my playlists. But I've been branching out. In terms of worship music, I've been branching out to like any other genre I could think of. The main ones that I'm exploring recently is like rap and jazz. Jazz worship music is genuinely just so peaceful. It's so peaceful. There's a certain creator I've been listening to that I've wanted to reference. What was her name? What was her name? It was a jazz worship person. This was it. Emma Nissen? Emma Nissen or Neeson. Emma Neeson? She made a song called Breathe. I really enjoy that music. It reminds me of like I love that type of jazz. It reminds me of like some old Disney movies, like the Aristocats level jazz songs during segments of that song, and obviously like worship music. It has a lot of good lyrics in it. So stuff like that I've been branching out to recently. I've really enjoyed it. I'm talking about it, so clearly I'm passionate enough about it to really actually have a full-on conversation about it. There's some rap people like Gio, or Gio, G-I-O. I don't know how you pronounce that name. He made a song called Oxygen. Oxygen, it feels like that SpongeBob meme where you're just like levitating. It's such a good song, man. I love the type of worship I'm branching out into right now. Forrest Frank. Forrest Frank is like is similar to the modernized choir music. It's like modernized worship music, but not like choir music. It's like really upbeat. It's like the upbeat genre. Upbeat music is like its own genre at this point. It's not really pop, but it's just like upbeat feels like its own genre at this point, to where it's just like so uplifting. I really enjoy Forrest Frank. So those three creators I referenced are like top of my list right now. I really enjoy listening to them. I need to listen to more of their stuff. I haven't listened to a ton of their songs yet. Forrest Frank, I've listened to like so many of his songs, but yeah, that's something else I wanted to talk about. Something else that's been going on in my day-to-day life recently, other than Star Wars and job stuff and content, the plans. That's another thing that I've been like working on in my spare time, is those type of playlists. I really want to check out more of Geo or Dio. Geo or Geo. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna say Geo. I really want to check out more of Geo's songs because those seem pretty interesting. Those seem very mesmerizing. I can't whistle. I guess I can't whistle. Can I even whistle songs? Or will those get copyright stricken? I don't know. What am I gonna get copyright stricken for? Singing a song? So yeah, that's all my talking points for the day. My throat hurts. That is it, right? I put gather as many fishing achievements as possible. I've gotten 1. So I guess that's as many as I could. Let's see how close I am to the next one. Catch 500 fish. The next one's 1,000 fish. Okay. I'm almost at 50 treasure. I started at like 20 something, so I've actually gotten a lot of treasure. I can aim for that by the end of this stream, is 5 more treasure, hopefully. I don't know how much junk items I've gotten, but I'm up to 572 fish. Pretty good, pretty good. There's an enchanted book! 4 more! Give me more of those, please. I wonder if I've gotten any, like, fishing rod upgrades yet. Oh yeah, I should ask, like, does anyone else know any good, like, worship music artists from, like, a diamond sword too, sick! From, like, any different genre other than country. No country, please. If any of you know of any good worship, artists out there that isn't, like, modernized choir music or country music, put them in the comments, please. I want to check out anyone. I'm willing to check out any other artist out there. I really like Frank Forrest, Geo, and what was the other girl? I forgot her name. Emma Neeson. I'm gonna say that. I really like those 3 artists right now, so if anyone has any artist suggestions in the comments, please. That's not how I say that. If anyone has some artist suggestions, please put them in the comments below and I'll check them out, because I really want to see what all is out there. I could turn that into a short. Heck yeah! I can make like 3 or 4 shorts out of this stream. Hallelujah. The problem with last week's streams was that I had no content. I had nothing to make into shorts. It was just me roaming around for an hour and a half and then ending the stream early because I had nothing to do. It was you. I need you like some oxygen. I don't know how much of that I could sing. YouTube's gonna copyright my voice. I heard that happened to Tommy Innit one time. Like, he got copyright stricken or something because of his own voice? Or, it wasn't that. It was something along the lines of, like, he couldn't do something, or I don't know what it was, but he didn't own his voice. Like, his voice was owned by some company or something. I don't know what that was. But it was so crazy to hear that. I mean, like, he has to own the right to his own voice. What? That doesn't make sense. That sounds like it should be very illegal, but it wasn't, and I don't know what it was about, but I have to find whatever the heck that was and look into that again. Just look up Tommy Innit doesn't own his voice or something like that. I don't know what it was, but it was crazy to hear. Like, some company owns the right for the Tommy Innit name, or the Tommy in it. It wasn't the name, it was the voice. Someone was like, if Tommy didn't like gain the rights to his voice, some other company or even YouTube would own the rights to his voice. So like if like a time limit expired, he wouldn't be able to post videos with his voice, which is like, you know, that's kind of, you can't really change that. I don't know what it was. I'll have to look it up. Oh, 2 more treasures. Come on. I'll end the stream after I get 2 more treasures. Which I'm almost done anyway. Might make it to 600 fish. Might make it. I've almost doubled the fish count I've had. I started with like 300 something. Like late 300s. So I've almost doubled it by the end of the stream. I hope I can keep making content, like, forever, for as long as I possibly can. Some of these, like, a lot of YouTubers, especially recently, like, have started retiring, and obviously, you can't blame them. They have the right to retire, and, like, it's admirable to be able to do that, retire from YouTube. Being a YouTuber and retiring is such a weird thing to even say. Like, it felt good to see MatPat retire. We miss him. We miss MatPat a lot. Everyone misses MatPat. But the new guys and girl, the new team, the new theorist team is working very hard, and they're very skilled. They know what they're doing. But it feels good to see MatPat retire, because he's worked so hard. He's one of the most hard-working YouTubers there is, in my opinion. It feels good to see him retire. But I'm also interested to see a YouTuber that really never leaves. I mean, so far we've gotten that with YouTubers like PewDiePie, who's still there, but he's mostly retired. He still posts content, but just for the sake of, he feels like it's fun to him. He's mostly retired. He's got a wife and a kid, and he's essentially retired. He's one of those retired guys that still works for the fun of it. I would love to keep making content for the rest of my life. I'm interested to see that, what would come from that. I've been thinking about branching out, in a sense, to like, maybe Instagram, like re-uploading shorts onto Instagram and maybe TikTok. I've never liked TikTok. I've sworn to stay away from TikTok, but I'd still rather have TikTok than Twitter. I will never get Twitter. You will never catch... I will die before I get Twitter. I will not get Twitter. And if I do get Twitter, shame on me, I guess. I will never, with it, like currently, my current mindset at least, I will never get Twitter. I don't want Twitter. What is happening in the chat? I think I'm gonna go to a different lobby because they're saying some weird stuff in the chat again. I think I'm just gonna go to a different lobby. Yeah, there's 3 people here. So I'm just gonna stay here. I just need, I don't know how much. I think I still need 2 treasures. Come on, we're almost there. Just give me the last 2. Yeah, I need 2 left. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, 599 fish, let's go. Come on, we gotta get 2 more treasure. 600 fish. There we go. 400 more. Wait, there's a whole fish leaderboard over there. I'm not going for that. There's no reason to go for that. That's insanity. Hold on, let me check to see if there's any like fishing rod upgrades I've missed out on. Maybe I just haven't claimed any. I would have to claim it, that's true. Let me see. Lure. Oh my goodness. Increases fishing speed. That's been there this whole time. Okay, well that's good. It's good that that's still there. Increases treasure drop chance, Increases junk drop chances. Oh, huh. Alright, let's do that then. Get those 2 upgrades, that's nice. Acquire special fish. I've gotten 4 special fish? Wow, okay. That should be it, unfortunately. I did get lure 4, that's good, so fishing speed is increased at least. At least we got that by the end. This is one of that Dungeons and Dragons. This is one. Ow! This is one of the Dungeons and Dragons Minecraft tracks. I can't talk, man. I don't know if I'll ever be able to fully articulate what it is that I'm saying. It's like whenever I turn on the stream, it's like I suddenly can't talk anymore. It's like I become a different person. I get a whole new personality, but it's like so much worse. It's like so much worse because I can't talk anymore. I can't talk out of streams, but it feels like it gets worse when I turn on a stream. What was that sound that just came out of my mouth? Come on, man. Just 2 more treasures. Please. Please. Please give me treasure. Just 2 more. 2 more and then I'll go home. I get to leave. Skyblock foraging patch. Interesting. Yippee. Oh, why is that so far? I didn't think it'd go that far. I wanted to see how far it would go. My goodness, man. Okay. Come on. It is going faster, at least. Saddle! Let's go! One more, come on, please. Please let me go home. Please let me leave. It's gonna jump scare me probably, because the achievement will just pop up just like that. A cod. A mere cod. Oh, come on! Why does that happen so frequently? I pulled the rod, actually. As a matter of fact, I pulled the rod. I did it. I did, in fact. You saw me pull it. You saw me pull it. I pulled the fishing rod, and it did nothing. Nothing. Yay, leather boots. I mean, I do need trash, so that's fine. But I just need one more treasure. Please, if you so please, if you could be so kind as to give me one more treasure. That's a pufferfish, that's not a treasure. I'll take a saddle or a book or a sword or something. Just something that's a treasure, please. Pufferfish. I don't know, I'm just waiting for treasure chest. That's an old reference. Does anyone remember 1-2 switch? I say old like it's decades old, but it's like not that old, I don't think. How old is the Switch? I don't know. Switch is kind of old at this point. I guess. I mean, they've moved on to the next console, the Switch 2, which is infinitely worse, but... I remember 1-2 Switch. 1-2 Switch is like a really good party game. Like, I heard someone say one time that it's like the perfect game for, like, meeting new people. You meet a new person and, like, the perfect icebreaker is just play 1-2 Switch. Because it's so genuinely fun to play with people. I think it's better than Mario Party. Have I played a Mario Party? I used to have Mario Party 10 for the Wii U. That's the only Mario Party game I had, so it's not like the best reference because I've heard Mario Party 10 wasn't that good. But generally I just don't care for Mario Party games. They don't look interesting. The board game aspect of it just doesn't interest me, which is like the main purpose of Mario Party, that and minigames. It just doesn't sound appealing to me at all. But 1-2 Switch, those were like simply minigames and that was it, but they were fun, they were imaginative and unique. Let's go! Name tag! Catch 50 treasure items in the main lobby. That's 2 achievements today. I'll take it. I'll take it. So we got 50 treasure, 630 fish, which is a lot. 630 fish. And... where's the junk? We're up to 95 junk out of 500. Which is a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of junk. If only we could increase the treasure drop chance at all. Wouldn't that be nice? So yeah, that's the end of today's stream. I mean, we made progress regardless. We got 2 achievements in the late stage fishing, so I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. So, that's the end of recording. Why not? And, that's the end of today's live stream. Yeah. So, let's see. Yep, there we go. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Tomorrow, we'll be back again with some Forever World. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I know we're gonna finish up the elevator this week. So, that might be what I'm working on tomorrow. The next 2 streams might just be finishing up and polishing the elevator. That's what we'll do. So, since I got quartz blocks from the Nether, last week of the Forever World, we're going to be implementing those into the elevator, seeing what we can do with them, and probably do some design. I'll try to do between now and the stream tomorrow, I'm going to try to do some research into like what I think would look cool, what blocks would look cool with it specifically, and we'll do that tomorrow and Thursday, or Friday, if I'm not able to live stream between now and then. Yeah. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I was very happy to have a chill day, a chill stream for once again. Next Hypixel stream will be Skyblock again. We're gonna do some research into that, see what we could do next. There's so much progression to do in Skyblock that I could really do anything. I mean, I could have a chill stream one of these days and just search for fairy souls. That's an achievement. That's something I have to do in Skyblock, so we could have one of those streams sometime soon. But we'll see what we'll do. We'll see. There's a ton of progress to be made with Skyblock, really in every aspect. So, we'll see. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll definitely do whatever you think I should do next. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody. See you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. And yeah, I'll get a within the next 15 days, there's going to be a channel trailer that's going to release, which is going to give a more detailed structure, a better consistent schedule, and the plans for the entirety of this channel moving forward, with the plans being a core piece of this channel moving forward. This channel is going to change drastically, hopefully, after these 15 days are up. So look forward to that, and I'll explain everything in the channel trailer. And yeah, if you have any ideas for stuff to do in the future, any one-time videos or any specific stuff you want me to do in Hypixel or the Forever World, let me know in the comments below, or let me know in the shorts, or really anywhere. Just let me know, and I'll absolutely do it, because I'm always looking for stuff to do. I'm always looking for something to do. So thank you to everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye everybody. Bye everybody. Bum, bum, bum.